That was a serious mayhem. It never occurred to us that Mayor Mossi would violently disrupt our meeting. The message is very clear. He will not allow any meeting to discuss his ouster.
It certainly was. You see, the hooligans were very brutal. But I drew my gun and refused to run away. I dared them to touch me.
One of them aimed a rock at my head. I never thought anybody could handle such a huge stone. It flew past my head like a rocket-propelled grenade. It missed my head by the thickness of pig breasts.
You see, I was shocked to run as you did. At your age, you whizzed past me like an express train. I never thought you'll ever come to a stop.
I doubt they were just hooligans.
Yes. The organization and speed suggest there's more than meets the eye. It was like a military operation.
And there was smoke all over, burning tires, papers, mattresses, sacks combined with tear gas smoke. Sadly, we never anticipated this. I think the mayor is a good organizer.
He's called Mossi or Atunia, the smoke that thunders. He is a master schemer and go-getter.
It is very clear we are at war. We need to carry on with our plan to the last detail. We'll not be cowed. We must mobilize the entire municipal council to support the no confidence motion against him. And to get down to business, you remember we tasked you to talk to the councillors and aldermen and assess whether they'll support the no confidence motion.
Yes, you did. As you know, our political landscape comprises of councillors and aldermen of mixed ethnicities, as well as those of Afro and Hindu descent.
Oh, yes, it does. So?
I was on the phone almost the whole night, and very little support was forthcoming. I wrongly assumed that we could swipe up racial and class prejudice to get many of them to support us. How mistaken I was. After talking to them, I realized that our chamber members are of different categories that we must keep in mind even as we seek to woo them to support our cause.
Categories? Which ones?
The first is the indecisive type. They are quite a number. Honorable Ferreira or Mr. Key, as they call him, is the best example. This man has never seen a fence on which he cannot sit on. He can hardly ever commit to any side. We chatted at length and he kept citing proverbs and idioms here and there.
I wonder why they call him Mr. Key. I hear he cannot make up his mind, decide which door to open, or whether to open any door at all.
So, what did he say?
He said that what will be because something certain will be.
Is that a proverb?
I have since been wondering whether it is, but he also said, you don't cross the bridge until you get to it.
Which bridge now?
I am not sure which bridge he meant. I guess he must be talking about the cases in case we are sued.
What an upstart he is. I think he's even have difficulties deciding on what and how much to eat.
You talked of different categories. What are the other categories?
The other category comprises the majority. I would best describe them as the headless type.
Headless?
Yes, they have brains, all right, but they do not use them.
How on earth?
Oh, you mean like headless chicken?
Exactly. They are headless chickens. They follow the leaders of their ethnic group who thinks for them, and they wait for that leader to make all the decisions for them, including the decision to go and pee. Most members of People's Party of Mr. Basdeo belong here, so do the members of Mossi Liberal Party.
I thank God I don't belong to any ethnic group.
Then there is what I can best describe as the entrepreneurial type.
Who are these?
These are political entrepreneurs, very keen on making money. They vote with their stomach, so to speak. That means they'll vote the side that gives more money.
Are you saying they demanded money to support the no-confidence motion?
Yes. That was my understanding. I indicated funds would be available. They promised to deal as soon as money changes hands. Then finally, there is the independent-minded category. This is the type that listens to and serves the people.
Yeah. Yes. I get you. I believe Honorable Yungrui, or Mr. Developer, as is popularly known, is the best example of this.
I hear he's a highly disciplined man. His ancestry is mixed and it's very difficult to tell if he's Indo-Japanese or Indo-Chinese. He was previously a head teacher. He exerts the same school discipline in running his ward.
Okay, what did he say when you talked to... Shh.
I hear he's terminally ill, so we don't have to worry about him. Some say he ate an uninspected meat.
Yes, so I never got to talk to him. Hope he gets well. He's a kind soul, you know.
His political star has been rising steadily, with people thinking he's the right person for the mayor seat. Who knows? Maybe Mayor Mossi gave him rat poison or some insecticide. That man can do anything to eliminate opposition against him.
I expect that so-called Mr. Torch is also the part of independent-minded group. I understand he's a highly educated man. People say he has many ideas that doesn't seem to add up sometimes.
I got much the same impression because he spoke many wise things and did strange things on the phone. When he heard you were against Mayor Mossi, he gave a very long snort of derisive laughter.
Devil takes his soul. He never liked me.
I sensed as much.
How did you sense that?
Well, we argued who had better leadership qualities between Honorable Ramdaye and Mayor Mossi.
What was his choice?
He said that there is always a winner, even in a beauty contest of monkeys.
His real name is Honorable Brian Hyde. He boasts of being a mulatto of noble birth.
What a scoundrel.
Okay, so what is your overall assessment?
The situation is not very good. It is very difficult to know how the votes would go.
What do we do now?
The only way forward for us is to enlist the support of the opposition chief, Hon Basdeo. If he sides with us, councillors and elder men allied to him will follow suit. With him in the bag, we'll only need to persuade or buy a few more members in order to meet the 2/3 majority required to remove the mayor from office.
You indicated that you were in talks with Honorable Basdeo. Did he agree to work with us?
Yes, I spoke to him and he was very eager to work with us. As I told, it was him who has approached me with the idea of impeaching Mayor Mossi. At that time, he didn't know we had already made that decision. He has promised to be here by this time. He should be coming in any time.
How does he want us to work together?
It will be a coalition of Indos and all the chamber members of mixed ethnicities. He will mobilize the councillors and aldermen that is allied to him to vote for you as a mayor. And as a member of so-called group Dogla, our hope is that the chamber members of Indos and Afro-descent will readily accept you as a compromise candidate.
Did he spell any condition for the alliance?
Yes, once you become mayor, you will immediately appoint him as deputy mayor.
Come on, guys. That's a breakthrough. Let's go to the bar for a beer to celebrate. I have a terrible one over to kill. I need a caribou too.
Did you know that you can now watch all Setbook video films anywhere and at your convenience? Download Soma Sasa app from the Play Store of your mobile phone and choose the Setbook video that you desire to watch. Click play and start to enjoy watching our KICD approved Setbook video films and other e-learning videos. It's that simple. Download Soma Sasa app from the Play Store, choose a video and enjoy watching. Soma Sasa app. Masomo Mkononi Soma Sasa app, your mobile phone revision partner. Call us on 0722 751375 or visit our website www.climaxpublisher.org. Soma Sasa app, modernizing education.
We were waiting for you. Welcome. So I have briefed them about our discussion, and we are all in agreement to work together. Your appointment as deputy mayor is guaranteed. The next step, now that you're here, is to work on the grounds for the vote of no confidence.
I think that does not matter at this stage.
Really?
Of course, what we need at this point is to alienate Mayor Mossi from the people. You see, if the people have sympathy on him, we will not succeed. So the next point or the next stage is to alienate Mayor Mossi from the people.
That makes good sense.
How do you propose to do this?
We will get a few speakers, the most articulate to incite the people.
What issues do we address in order to incite the people?
The need for the equitable development of Maracas. Mayor Mossi is not development minded. We will talk about building roads. He has not even built a spur. In fact,
Gentlemen, development issues will neither develop, we neither incite nor excite the people. You need to excite people's feeling if you want to incite them. Tell them things that will annoy them or issues that will make them afraid, and they will follow you obediently like little puppies. Give them an enemy to hate and blame for their problems, and they will be on your side.
how do you do that?
Simple. We will say, the reason we want him out is because he has earmarked all the money allocated to the municipality to the development of wards occupied by members of his ethnic groups. Perhaps, Honorable Seymour, you can note down the point.
Do I look like an errand boy to you? Have you forgotten I'll soon be your boss?
Well, I can do the recording. What did you say? I note down?
All municipal funds are being allocated to the development of wards occupied by Mossi's ethnic group.
But that is not true.
Of course it isn't. Politics is not about truth. I'm teaching you politics now. We have to evoke the emotions of the people.
So, how do I record that?
It is called marginalization of other community.
This is not good politics.
That's not enough yet. You all know that some part of our municipality are allied to Mossi because of some projects he did there. We have to hive off part of this support if we are to effectively isolate him.
How do we do it?
The people in these areas are mostly of Oriental descent. So, we will create and widely circulate a story that the people from this part are descended from the same ancestors with our people, the Indo. Just a story like, in the beginning, there was an enormous egg with a diameter of like 5 kilometers. When the egg mysteriously broke, Shangrammas the Great emerged very thirsty.
That's an exciting fairy tale that no one can buy.
Don't worry about that. We will say yes. When Shangrammas went to fetch water, remember he was very handsome, eh? he found two girls drawing water at the river. He married them promptly, decided to settle them each on either side of the river. The girl from the eastern side of the river became the mother to the Indo, and the other girl, the mother to all Oriental peoples.
Do you think people believe that?
Of course, people are very gullible, don't you know that?
So, what do I call that?
It is called historical revisionism.
What's that?
Don't worry about that. It could mean exposing historical lies that have been concocted by Mossi to confuse the people about their cultural heritage.
You are not exactly the man I thought you are.
We have to be very creative, my friend. You see, power does not come by easily. In fact, we have to further divide Mossi's ethnic group against other community by showing or emphasizing their differences. We'll just say that people from Mossi's community have a peculiar smell resembling that of a beetle, while other people do not smell. Unlike other people, they always tend to believe in Obeah.
So, what do I write?
Celebrating people's cultural identity.
Okay.
I think those points are adequate. We don't need to belabor these matters. We need to get back to life. We should have some drinks. And remember, today is Calypso night at the Vibrations. I need to be in places.
Grow up, Ted. This is no time for celebration.
We only live once, don't we?
Okay, how shall we approach this?
Well, we'll convene a political rally. The point I've given out will be among the core message that will convey to the people at the rally. Well, I suggest that Honorable Ted apportion the topic to the councillor and aldermen who are on our side and who are good orators. Please alert them in good time so that they can prepare adequately. They have to make passionate and emotional appeal.
Very well. I will handle it.
I think that is settled. So when do we hold the rally?
I suggest next week on Friday, so that it coincides with the carnival festivities. Several single pan bands are scheduled to perform at the Ghettoboyz Stadium on that Friday. We expect there will be hundreds of people clad in beautiful costumes, dancing to the exciting sounds of steel pan, soca, and calypso music.
I agree. The carnival is not called the greatest street party in the world for nothing. There can never be a better setting for exciting crowds than the carnival. In fact, we can arrange with the artists to compose anti-Mossi slogans and have them performed in ballad rhythm styles.
Unfortunately, we may need to hold the rally much earlier. I've got the information that Mayor Mossi is consulting his lawyers on the possibility of our arrest and prosecution.
What?
That man is now crossing the red line. No one can arrest me or prosecute me. They'll never know what hit them.
Let's then have the rally on Wednesday. We surely need time to mobilize the people.
I agree.
Oh yes, I agree. Wednesday is fine.
I'll activate my media networks to have the rally popularized. I assure you, our alliance will be unbeatable. This brings the chapter of the so-called Mossi or Atunya to an end.
Don't write the man off yet. Don't you know the smoke issues from his nostrils, ears and mouth when he declares war?
That's a very fat lie. The truth is that most of the smoke comes somewhere from his back when he hears tales of me during the political campaign. And I can assure you that there'll be impenetrable smoke all around him when he gets word that I had a meeting with you.
I believe we can leave it at that. Let us now focus on mobilizing the people. They'll have the best mayor ever.
You are really a master of deceit.
It is allowed in politics.
For the most comprehensive, detailed, and KICD-approved guidebooks of the current set books, Bembea ya Maisha, Mapambazuko ya Machweo, Nguu za Jadi, Parliament of Owls, An Artist of the Floating World, The Samaritan, Fathers of Nations, and A Silent Song and Other Stories, choose Climax 3-in-1 Guidebooks. Climax 3-in-1 guidebooks are written by teachers of long-standing experience in both teaching and examining KCSE examinations. Climax 3-in-1 guidebooks have 3 booklets under one cover. Booklet number 1 is dubbed From the Examiner's Desk and contains tips on how to tackle KCSE English questions from Paper 1, Paper 2, and Paper 3 looked at through the eyes of the experienced examiners. Booklet number 2 is an episodic approach study notes for set books, comprehensively written to suit your revision. Booklet number 3 is model KCSE questions with guided answers. Climax 3-in-1 guidebooks are the best set book guidebooks in the market. Other Climax 3-in-1 books are Climax 3-in-1, a guide to mastering KCSE poetry. Climax 3-in-1, a guide to mastering KCSE oral literature. Climax 3-in-1, a guide to mastering KCSE composition writing. Climax 3-in-1, Mastering English Paper 1. Climax 3-in-1, Mastering English Paper 2. In Kiswahili subject we have Climax 3-in-1, Insha Kamilifu. Climax 3-in-1, Fasihi Simulizi Kamilifu. Climax 3-in-1, Sarufi Kamilifu. Climax 3-in-1, Mwongozo Kamilifu wa Ushairi. Climax 3-in-1, Marudio Kamilifu ya Kiswahili. If you want to make your learning easy, effective, and enjoyable and achieve the grades you want, always insist on Climax 3-in-1 books. Climax 3-in-1 guidebooks are available in all bookshops and bookstores across the country at the most affordable prices. Call us on 0722 579 271. Climax 3-in-1, your ladder to academic excellence.